If you're watching this video, then you might have picked up our storage attachment for your Dane 2.0. And it's a little bit different than the installation on the Dane 1.0 because on the Dane 1, it faces the inside of the rack. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to install it on the Dane 2.0, and it's a lot more simple than you think. What makes this installation different from the Dane 1 is that on the Dane 2, our plate stacks are wider and thinner, and this is because we wanted to increase the travel distance for the cables. But because of that, the plates are now facing more towards the back of the unit. So if you were to install this inside of the unit like you would on the Dane 1, the plates would come in contact with the storage, making it pretty much useless. So that's why we need to have it sticking out to the back. The trade-off, of course, with that is going to be that you can't have your Dane 2 flush with a wall in case you wanted to do that. But if this is going to be in more of an open space, then it's going to be a fairly simple installation. One thing to make your life a little bit easier before we get on with installing this is more prep work. Anything that's sort of binding the unit together. So take the pegboard, the banner as an example, even the bumper toaster that I have down there that's out of the shot right now. You want to loosen them to the point where they're just hand tightened. So you can see with the pegboard, I could move this bolt right here. With the banner, I can move this bolt right here. You don't want them super tight. You want them tight enough to where the unit isn't going to completely fall apart. But the reason we do this is we want to be able to spread these uprights apart so we could easily install this storage unit. The hardware this is going to come with is 4 bolts, 4 nuts, 4 washers, and 4 lock washers. But before we get on to the actual installation, a little bit of prep work. It's going to be very useful if you find something to rest the storage tray on, because this is a fairly heavy piece for the Dane 2. So that's why I just have a plyo box right here, and it's going to depend on where you want to install it, but this video is to make it very simple for you. So let's get on to actually installing it on the Dane 2 now. Where you install this storage is going to be completely personal preference, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to install this with the top hole being on 16. So I'll just raise this a little bit, and this is why I said it's useful to have something to either sit or rest this on. So we'll just get that through. This is probably the most difficult part. And that's 2. Now we're just going to fasten the nuts onto these bolts, and it's okay if this rotates. As long as it's fastened in place, that's all that matters right now. And there we go, that's the first part done. And the second bolt is gonna go directly beneath. So that's 1, that's 2. And now we could get the nuts on. And just remember to tighten these with tools afterwards. And that's 2. Now that it's fully installed, you could clearly see it's got to face the other direction. But once it's done, you could put things on there like your wall balls, your kettlebells, your dumbbells, attachments if you don't have something like the pegboard. It's the same functionality as on the Dane 1, just in the other direction. This has been Tim with Fringe Sport, showing you how to install your storage attachment for the Dane 2.0. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to drop it a thumbs up. If you want to see any more of our videos, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you have any other questions on installation or any products in our store, please be sure to leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in that next video.